It's time for another movie review with Connor and Zach and Quinn at the movies review.
Taken two. How are you?
With Liam Neeson.
Hopefully the movie is not poo. Or it's really poo.
What?
He wants poop, but also not poop.
That was taken out of context, I think.
Taken, I get it.
I didn't hear good things, but
Ah.
I didn't search for any reviews. I tried to keep
the
it
first movie
swag
in
in mind,
which
you know.
I'm not looking forward to.
Really?
Yeah.
You were looking forward to Premium Rush?
Well, I was just kind of meh about Premium Rush. This is just like meh. Well, this is just like a greater shade of meh.
This movie, I want to see explosions in exotic locations. Sorry for my lisp, I got braces this morning. There are too many S's in every single sentence I say, especially the word sentence, because it has two.
Oh, this
anyway,
is going to be a fun review.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd like if it was as good as Taken 1. Taken 1 was definitely a good
I don't think
this will
it's.
be good in theaters if it's a popcorn movie like Taken 1.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I'm looking forward to the popcorn movie. The popcorn most in this movie.
Oh hey. Oh
Look, there's the
crap.
poster.
Oh, look, it's Taken 2.
Zoom into the poster to end the... Taken 2.
Taken 2. More like taking too much money. No, this movie sucked.
Bad.
Oh, this
Bad.
movie was bad.
Yeah.
It was just dull. It was bad. Like, it was worse than dull. It was just bad.
Yeah.
And
Like-
you know, my favorite part about the movie is the rom-com bit.
What? You know what my favorite part
I
of the
can have fun with that part. Like, I can just go along and be like, holy shit, this is like the kooky adventures of Liam Neeson and the Awkward Family.
Just laugh.
the parts of this movie were so dull that I was more entranced with the color of the walls in the theater. And by at the point when the ending was on and the lights were coming up, I didn't want to look at the walls because looking at the walls' color would spoil the surprise. Like, I was just so bored by this movie.
Wow.
This movie,
Like, seriously.
It was pretty boring.
Oh my
movie
god.
is poorly shot,
Yes.
Oh yes. So
It's
should we start from the beginning?
poorly
I guess.
poorly choreographed, it's poorly shot, and it's not even
poorly
about
poor.
it's not about people being taken. It's
It isn't.
It's not about people being taken. It's about people being mad at Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just start. Okay, so
Once again, just like Taken 1, they start with the half-hour rom-com.
yeah.
It felt really long.
It felt even longer this time. Oh man.
Oh my god! But the thing is, and I said this to Connor when or maybe 30 minutes into this like 5-hour movie. In Taken 1, it felt really bad at first, and then it got really good. In this, it didn't feel really bad at first. It just felt really dull. But that stayed throughout the
Yep.
entire movie.
At least in Taken 1, there was that precise moment where it just snapped. Like,
Yeah.
you literally just changed
25
from
minutes.
rom-com
And
Liam Neeson to
in
action
Taken
Liam
2,
Neeson.
you're waiting the whole movie for that breaking point on
Yeah, you really are.
where it gets dark and then it just gets darker and more brutal until the end.
Right.
But this
Yeah.
movie just
It's just,
Like-
it
just flatlines.
And Bitch Bot 5000 has done a complete character switch.
Yeah.
Just to have a love interest, which wasn't needed.
Yeah.
And,
No,
my
it just
god.
felt lost the whole time.
It was!
Like in Taken 1, you knew it was gonna happen. Like every step, it was just non-stop, fast-paced.
Yeah.
This movie was slow-paced.
That's the
It
thing
was
is-
lost. Like you didn't know what, like, it didn't seem very focused,
No.
and
That's
you were just
'cause-
waiting for something to happen.
Thing
Right.
is, in the first movie, they just take his daughter out of circumstance and they say you have about 72 hours because they're gonna like drug her up and make her a prostitute and her life's gonna be ruined.
Yeah.
In this movie, they want all three of them in a nice convenient package and then they're gonna move somewhere else and kill them. So basically, if they have one of them, they're just gonna hold on to them until they get the other ones.
And they just keep getting away.
And so it's like trying to hold down a bunch of champagne corks in a bathtub.
Yeah, that's a good metaphor.
Exactly.
It's just like, oh my god.
Like their plan is so screwed
so
up.
bad.
There's no tension because
You don't even know
Liam
what it
Neeson
is.
can take as long as he wants to get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like countdown. Like,
No.
oh man, he's better hurry up.
No, he better
And
pick up the
he
pace.
definitely takes his time.
Oh yeah.
I'd say about
half of this movie is just walking
Yep,
and
just
running.
walking in corridors with a gun, like.
Walking in corridors, or either that, or it's Lee. Oh, remember the car chase?
Oh, the car chase.
Faster! I can't! Faster! I can't! Faster! I can't!
Faster, I can't.
Oh, and you forgot that.
Oh my god! I think they reused shots.
Faster, faster, faster!
I can't!
Faster! Faster!
can't.
Faster! Drive faster!
All the while the music is going on. The music was fine in most cases,
the
but it was
cuts.
just,
No, the music was so in your face.
oh my god!
Feel this emotion.
Yes.
Yeah. It was
Feel
great.
this emotion.
Yeah.
It was great.
And I was like,
and then the weird acoustic dubstep that they played at the
Oh
end.
yeah, there was some weird.
Anyway,
no, that was
The music
beautiful.
was-
Shut up. That song is beautiful.
that was just silly.
Okay, and also in the action scenes, it just cuts so much. It's just like, and you get
Oh.
dizzy and lost, and you have no idea what's
It's
going
so
on.
it cuts around and it's so close up.
Oh yeah, it's all
There
close up.
are no good action scenes. There's no really
The
well
boss
shot.
fight.
Well, yeah, the climax isn't against the main guy, the
Yeah.
main bad guy.
No.
The main bad guy does not get like a fight.
Doesn't
It's-
really do anything actually.
It was kind of.
Well, yeah,
It kind of
spoilers.
made
It's
sense.
like-
It kind of made sense, but for
They
the
coulda-
story, but it left
and
us
they-
unsatisfied.
Yeah, and they could have incorporated it. They could have done some cool things. And as much as we hated this movie, I'm gonna try not to spoil it. But they could have made it work with
You
a
could have made
mind and a
this whole
double-digit
movie could have
IQ.
worked, but they just
It
didn't.
didn't.
They didn't. Okay, actors. Liam Neeson still got it.
Oh yeah, he still got it.
He still got it. He's great.
Liam Neeson is still kooky dad.
He-
Action star, kooky dad.
Yeah,
Action star.
even though
kooky
his
dad.
lines were bad.
His lines are
Yeah, his lines.
hilariously bad.
Yeah.
Like my favorite
Like-
one. My favorite one from the trailers. We came to surprise you. You succeeded. I am surprised.
Yeah, this
Liam
movie.
Neeson bought 5,000.
It's like they took the last movie and they lost the pacing, they lost they lost how nice everything looked, they lost the clever lines. It's
They
just
lost
yeah.
the focus.
they lost the personality of
They just-
Liam Neeson.
right.
Threw a mess together and called it Taken 2.
And they threw up a mess and called
Like
it Taken 2.
he didn't have as many clever moments as he did in the first one. In the first
No.
one, you
Well,
were like,
you know what?
man, nice.
They do have a clever moment, and you know what? It's the best part of this movie.
Oh, yeah,
when
and it's
Liam
like-
Neeson's going around
But
doing the
that's just
circles.
once.
Yeah, that's the only part that I liked.
In Taken 1, it was just scene after scene. He was doing
Yeah.
something awesome.
He's doing something new that's smart and clever.
Yeah,
In this
And-
movie, they didn't even just repeat the same thing. They held back.
it was horrible. And the main villain, I don't know who he they underuse him. They could
yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
like I said, the final climax is against a guy I can't even
Yeah.
remember who he
The
was.
whole movie was just nameless thugs. There was nothing else to it.
And the daughter, in which I think the last week's review I claimed was the best. Well, not the best. Was a good actress. She doesn't really do that well.
I thought she was okay. I like that they were giving her more stuff to do.
And I like that it wasn't
I
just a
didn't like
repeat.
that.
Like daughter gets kidnapped, Liam Neeson saves her. At
Yeah.
least they played it differently.
Yeah, but it was just too.
But it's still
but they didn't do it well.
execute it well.
It
So.
really wasn't well.
Like
and it just none of this was well. It was just bad. Everything about this was bad and boring, and just monotonous.
yeah.
And it was just poorly shot. It gave me a headache. It was just
My teeth hurt, but that's because of braces.
all this time. Connor and I were just riffing the hell out of
we
this
were
movie.
riffing the hell out. It was
Just,
great.
Like
I was actually just waiting for it to end so I could leave.
yeah,
Yeah, you're just kind of like,
That's-
okay, come on,
That's like,
get on with it.
I really hate to feel that way during any movie ever.
yeah.
yeah.
Is this over yet? Can
Yeah,
I
like-
can I get up?
Like I said in Dread, a good a popcorn movie has succeeded is when the main villain, you want them to die in a really horrible way.
But that doesn't even happen. I
Spoilers.
said-
But
I said, oh yeah, okay.
yeah, it's just, you almost kind
I
of
didn't
feel
really-
sympathetic for the
yeah,
villain.
you don't feel
Well, I
really
mean-
bad for him
well, I
because
mean,
there's
they
no
can-
reason, there's no character.
Yeah, there's no
So-
development. There's no nothing
They like
in
take
this.
2 seconds to try to like antagonize Liam Neeson's character. Like, he kidnapped my daughter. Well, you killed my sons. But then they just drop it because they'd rather just.
Like they don't.
They'd rather
yeah.
just waste our time.
They don't really play on the moral aspect as much as they just kind of mention it.
Oh, yeah, and
So-
it was just a mess of a movie, and it made a killing in the box office. And they're
Okay.
gonna make sequels, and I wish we got to this.
two other
Like-
sons.
And he will kill them.
No, maybe they'll go like the Caddy and Ivy
Yeah,
twins.
they literally like. For a moment, I was like, wait a minute, maybe they're setting this up so there's no sequels. And they're like,
God.
oh wait, no. They literally just told us what will happen in the sequels. No spoilers.
Yeah. But I wish we got to this movie sooner, just so I can tell everyone just to stay away from this movie. But I mean,
Just watch the
I
first
guess-
one again.
watch the first one again. And
Oh,
if you're really curious, get it on DVD, because I'm sure there'll be lots of stuff that was cut out of this. I think this was PG-13.
14A.
Yeah, 14A. We're in Canada, so like it just. I mean, get it then. They'll have lots of stuff cut out. I mean, the first one was about like slaves, the sex slaves. So I mean, it was bound to have stuff cut out there.
Yeah.
So
This
get
one
it on
wasn't
DVD.
even. This one wasn't even as dark as the first one.
I think there was only a couple of pints of blood.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, not as gory.
Not at all,
The
not-
action wasn't as intense. There wasn't as much suspense. It's just. It's like they just took all the action out of it. They just took all the fun out of it.
Yeah, it was just
It's just dry.
dry and just ugh. So final thoughts. I mean, if you can't tell, I love this movie. 10 out of 10. 5
Yeah.
golden stars.
No. In all honesty, I walked out of this and I was like 3. 3 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay,
Because
I did not like this movie. It looks like they were firmly kissing in Istanbul. Just because of the controversy Taken got
wanted, like,
from the stair.
I wanted them to use the like scenery of East Temple.
But they didn't.
Yeah. The only
Yeah.
2 parts. There's like 3 parts of this movie I liked.
Yeah, they had a fight in like this shrine or chapel, and all I was thinking of was, dude, take it outside. This is a holy place.
They had like a stage for the climax fight. I was like, oh my god.
Well, it's not really
Liam
a circle.
Neeson boss fight. And that was like my favorite part of the movie was the boss fight.
And you couldn't even see it.
And I couldn't even see it. Just one fight scene.
Took it away from you, Quinn. How do you feel about that,
My
Quinn?
climax has been
Yeah,
taken.
My 2 hours was taken.
my
That's why-
fun has been taken.
That's why it's taken 2. Taken 2 hours.
Your
Oh
your time was taken, but not my time was taken too.
Oh.
See, you have to see it with a friend in order for the title to really stick.
Yeah.
They also
But-
took my money.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, they took my $20.
$20.
Mine was more like 12.
See,
I had lots of
Let's hope
popcorn.
there's not that many sequels.
yeah, you know the film was bad when you're having more fun discussing the title of it than watching the movie.
Yeah.
So I didn't like
All
this
right.
movie.
Yeah, we don't recommend.
Yeah, did not work. Any
No.
final thoughts? I mean, you might actually.
Final thoughts?
No, it's just not worth it. It's better to see.
No.
I think this might have been the worst
Here,
movie we've
we-
seen so far.
We have
Would you put it below or above Premium Rush?
I'd put it below.
I put it
Yeah,
below
I
because
I put it below.
Premium Rush may have been an uglier movie, but at least it gave me an emotion.
You could tell what was
Premium
going
Rush
on.
had
Yes.
Premium
You
Rush
could
had
feel something. Like it
Premium
had
Rush
some
was cleaner
originality.
shot.
Yes.
It had its own identity.
Yes.
There was no hype behind it, so you couldn't really be disappointed. This is like
Yes.
Yeah.
a sequel. And in a sequel, you expect it to be a step up. In at least some sense. This is
Yeah.
a step backwards.
So many
I'm
steps
definitely,
backwards.
like I said, in Premium Rush. I'm gonna go away from that definitely remembering it. It may not be for a good reason, but I'm definitely gonna remember it. This, I'm gonna go away hoping I never remember
yeah.
this
I'm
ever
gonna
again.
go
I
home.
probably won't.
Hope not, because this movie was bad.
Okay, I was thinking up summaries of the characters in my head. We have action, eye candy based Kim, because she's 18 now, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay now.
We have Liam Neeson playing Liam Neeson, and we have that one mom who's like literally asleep for the whole movie.
Good.
Yeah.
Hate her.
Yes.
But she was.
Yeah,
They like almost kill her, and so for the rest of the movie, she's asleep,
She's
just
asleep
like,
or barely conscious.
guys, you're like carrying me around, and like I am tired.
But there was this line. It's at the end of the movie. It's not a spoiler, but it's just like,
was like-
there was just Kim was like 3rd time's the charm. And Liam Neeson says, "Oh, I've been saying that since the day you've been born." I was just like, "Whoa!"
No.
No,
The
here's what
driving
happened.
instructor said you got a perfect score, and so Kim said perfect.
Yeah, and then the dad's like, and Liam Neeson's like, oh, perfect, that's what I've always been saying. But what they don't realize is that this is her third try. So, yeah.
I'm sorry. I
It's a
thought
hidden meaning.